Good day to you. Today I'm going to cover question 2 of the October-November 2020 exam. So this is what my agenda is, using a switch statement and using question 2 of the October-November 2020 exam, and this is for COS1511. So the summary of what I could take from the notes, okay, was that you've got grades 1 to 7, okay, which take part in a play, except grade 0, okay. Grades 1 to 2, their fee would be 45 Rand, and grades 3 to 5, their fee would be 65 Rand. And then finally, grade 6 or 7 has a choice. They can either have 1 or 2 roles. However, if they have a leader role, this means that they're only entitled to 1 role. And this 1 role would mean that it's the leader role is 100 Rand, but a normal single role that's not a leader role is 70 Rand. And then 2 roles, 2 or more roles, are 130 Rand, okay? And so this is what I'm going to cover for mine. So this is the question over here. It says, parents of the pupils of the Park Primary School must pay an amount for outfits for the annual play. All pupils take part in the play except the grade 0 pupils. The amount that the parents have to pay is calculated as follows. The cost of outfits for grade 1 and 2 pupils is 45 Rand. The cost of the outfits for grades 3 to 5 is 65 Rand. Grades 6 and 7 pupils may play 1 or 2 roles. If they play a lead role, they may only play 1 role. The cost of the outfits is 70 Rand if they play 1 role. If this role is a lead role, the cost is 100 Rand. And if they play 2 roles, the cost is 130 Rand. So it asks here, use a switch statement and write down only the necessary C++ statements to calculate and display the amount to be paid, or display an appropriate error message if required. Do not write a complete program. Use the following variables. So they've given us 4 variables to use. Assume that the values have been assigned to these variables already. So this is the assumption, okay? So now here is my code, okay? I've created a full program. The only difference is that I've specified that the lead role is false and that the second role is also false. So if you have a look here, I've got my switch statement, and I'm asking about the grade. It depends on which grade is selected, okay? Then the case 1, if they're in grade 1, or case 2, which is grade 2, the fee would be set to 45 Rand, and then the switch statement will break over here if it meets one of these 2 requirements, okay? Then for grade 3 to 5, we've got a fee of 65 Rand, or else it'll break, and if one of these statements are met. And then for grade 6 or 7, I've said if the lead role is true, then the fee is 100 Rand. Else if the lead role is false and the roles 2 is true, then the fee should be 130 Rand. Everything else should be 70 Rand. And I've set a default, the fee is 0, so that is in case you choose grade 0 or you go outside of the barriers here, the fee is 0. Alright, and then I've got my C out statement that shows the fee is this amount. Alright, so if we have a look, because I've got a lead role of false and roles 2 as false, if I choose grade 6 or 7, you're going to see the value is going to show 70 Rand. So this is what I want to show now. Okay, so here's my screen. Which grade is it? I'm going to pretend I'm choosing a grade 6. Okay, and as you can see, the fee is 70 Rand. Alright, if I want to go ahead and I choose my thing over here and I say grade 0, okay, it will access the default, okay, which is the fee of 0. Alright, and then if I want to access grade 1, you can have a look. The fee is 45 Rand, okay, and then if I want to access grade 4, let's pretend we're going for grade 4, you'll see it's 65 Rand. Okay, so this is the fee that's showing out. I believe that they might want us to present this in a more decent value, so you'd have to add C out and the values that you normally get when you're doing currencies. Okay. Yeah, so if I go ahead and I choose this lead role as true, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and I execute my code. Now if I choose grade 6 or 7, it doesn't matter, but as you see, the lead role says true, so the fee should be 100, and so there's my fee of 100. Okay, and if I go ahead and run it again, wait, I want to change this to false. Okay, and I want to change this value to true. Okay, so if this lead role is false and the roles 2 is true, then it should show me a value of 130. Okay, so let's execute our code again, and we say this time we're going to go for grade 7, and you can see there it goes for 130. Alright, so that's how I've executed my code for this question. I hope it's been helpful, and thank you for watching. And may you have a great day. Alright, goodbye.